Have you ever seen this video? If you're confused on what the subject in the video here is, let me clarify. This is an excerpt from a video called Weeaboo Screamer Cringe by a YouTuber named Some Ordinary Gamers. You might have seen this clip back in the 2020 era of TikTok where people use it as a mocking laugh toward corny or cringy jokes or even just cringy people. In this video, Some Ordinary Gamers was given a suggestion in a prior video to play a website screamer game called Lamando.com. He typed in the website and was greeted by a vibrant, colorful, yet deceiving image of an anime cat girl looking directly at the viewer. The English translation of the website's lore name is Fancy Island, yet the website domain lomando.com has no literal translation, at least no literal translation with a correlation to its contents. The entire website is written in Japanese, with an option for an English translation if Google doesn't offer you one by then. Not so recently, in 2023, a short sequel to the game was developed and released to be accessed from the front page of Lamando.com titled Deep Fancy Island. Also, if you're wondering where the name Fancy Island comes from, it's because the game takes place in an abandoned amusement park. With that in mind, yes, the name Deep Fancy Island means that it takes place underneath the amusement park from the original game. Upon the original game's release in 2011, people immediately began solving its puzzles, even timing themselves on how fast they could beat the puzzles. Years later, speedrunners came upon the game and, well, like speedrunners do, they began speedrunning it. The game's time ran around from 30 minutes down to 12, and today it stands at 5 minutes and 48 seconds. However, once the shorter sequel came out, speedrunners immediately got hold of it, with the world record standing at 1 minute and 9 seconds for over 6 months. That was until... While playing Lamando.com's original game, I discovered that there was a sequel. That sequel happens to be the subject of today's video, Deep Fancy Island. As it turns out, this game had been there all along, but since I can't read Japanese, I had to search it up manually. Upon starting the game, I was immediately fascinated by the new puzzles, characters, web pages, and lore I would get to explore and learn about. Later, when I got home, I found out there was an official speedrun.com category for Lamando.com, which included a subcategory titled Dark Lamando Any Percent. Once I found this out, I immediately researched how to beat the game and began practicing speedruns for it, managing to get a first timed run of under 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'll go ahead and give you a quick run through of how to beat the game before we compare some runs. First, we'll click on this tunnel staircase thing in the middle of the first page, which brings us to a white page with a floating head and 5 Japanese characters numbered 1 through 5 in Japanese. Clicking the head in the middle and then the top left corner allows us to input a code revealing this door that we'll click on. Then we'll walk through this hallway until this head shows up, which will give us a bit of dialogue before disappearing shortly after and leading us to another door. Once we enter this room, we will be met with pale walls and 2 arrows to the left and right of the screen, which we can click to navigate the room. Clicking twice to the right reveals a creepy Japanese doll that we'll click 5 times. Clicking the doll 5 times will give us a black puzzle piece that we'll completely ignore, which can be seen here. Then we'll close out this notification and click the doll 5 more times, which will give us a can opener that we'll use for the next puzzle. The can opener can be seen here just with the black puzzle piece as well, how it appears in the character's mouth. Then we'll close out this tab and click once to the right, revealing a can and a game. We'll use the can opener to open the can, collect the coins inside, and play the game. The game is played by selecting one of the 2 faces at the bottom, which is either a happy or a sad face, and we'll get 1 win if the same face that we clicked shows up in the middle. We only need to win twice despite part of the game saying 3 times. Winning will reveal a prize ball with a white puzzle piece inside. We'll then take this white puzzle piece 2 arrows to the left where a completely white puzzle missing 1 piece can be found. We'll input the white puzzle piece into the rest of the puzzle, revealing an exorcism laser gun. We'll then close out this notification and click 1 more time to the left, shooting the door with the exorcism laser gun, eliminating the ghost haunting the door, which prevents it from being opened. Entering the door puts us in this dark blue hallway with a spider monster that we're going to go ahead and shoot. Then we'll continue clicking toward the door until we reach the archive, marking the end of the run. Now, we'll go ahead and go over the past world record for this, timed at 1 minute, 9 seconds, and 983 milliseconds. I won't bother re-explaining the process to you guys, but I'll just go ahead and show you guys the last 30 or 40 seconds of the run. Now yes, you did see that right. The speedrun timer did in fact say that the run ended with a final time of 1 minute 10 seconds .18, but that is because the run was retimed by moderators shortly after submission. Once the run was retimed, it was later set and scored at a time of 1 minute 9 seconds .983 milliseconds. For 6 months, this is the single run that held the top spot on the leaderboard. That was until I came along. I spent days trying my hardest to beat Deep Fantasy Island's leaderboard, even just gunning for top 5 on it, until I met Adil Maya 12. This guy is a prominent world record holder for the normal any percent category of Lamando.com. And seeing as how we were both in the Lamando.com Discord server in the speedrun discussion category, he gladly gave me a major tip which allowed me to run even faster than I ever thought I could before. He told me that if I really wanted a top spot up there on that leaderboard, I had to download the web pages. Now you might be wondering, Miata, why on earth would you download the web pages? It's a website game, not something you get on Steam. And you would be absolutely correct, you don't download it on Steam. But you download the web pages because it removes the one thing all speedrunners hate: loading times. Adil Maya 12 taught me how to download the web pages to remove the loading times, scratching so much time off of my previous runs. My first ever official run was 119.60 with the pages downloaded. I was so close to giving up because I thought that even with the web pages downloaded, I would be at least 10 seconds faster than before. But this was only 6 seconds faster than the first run I ever submitted, until a couple days later when I managed to pull a world record out of nowhere. Yes. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like and the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot, especially if you turn on notifications so you can get immediately notified when I drop my next video. I want to give special thanks to Adil Maya 12 who gave me that tip when I really needed it that helped me get my world record run. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.